Thank you for joining me for a company update on SCYTHE. So really big news. We just released 4.0, which is a major release. It includes a lot of functionality that is going to be transformational to the strategy we've got going here. So, well, what's in it? We've prided ourselves on being agentless, which really allowed that offensive flavor to come in, but we now have agents. And the reason we have that is it's table stakes with the core BaaS vendors, and more importantly, with what we can do, that hybrid approach of agents can now be a jumping off point to more traditional adversary operations that were always our bread and butter. There's now a dashboard, there's a lot more reporting, there's analytics that are now included into the platform, whereas my previous design philosophy was we'd be depending on customers to provide that. Well, turns out they want it from us, so we've got that. The part that I'm particularly excited about, so our overall technical strategy has been accessibility. We have this really cool, unique, innovative capability in offense, but it hasn't been accessible. It's been something that you had to have a red team to use, and we continue to try to make that easier. Well, with this latest release, we're now able to start to integrate that naturally into these workflows. So why can't a network engineer validate their network configurations before they push it? And oh, by the way, that's not because they had to be trained on SCYTHE and go over to this platform to learn it. It's because they just click that proverbial little unicorn button that's inside the tool they're already using. They validate it, don't even have to know because it all safely works in the background, gives them the data, the insight they need where they need to do it, then they can push it. The first big part of our next market push is going to be with vulnerability management. So looking at the big three, Tenable, Qualys, Rapid7, because they've primarily are driving this compliance view with vulnerability management. And we're going to be bringing security out of that compliance by adding context around what they've already been doing. Now, customers don't just know what the problems are, they know the extent of the problem for themselves. The success we've had to this point has been opportunistic. It's like trying to swim upstream, and we've been getting there. Well, with us moving into now what's going to be a completely open market and the excitement of that kind of growth, I look forward to us sort of floating on a koozie with the drink of choice because we're going to be going directly to where these budgets are. It won't need to be opportunistic. It's going to be scalable. It's going to be great. And that's really where I'm going to be looking for your help because we're primed for that next step of growth and excitement. And we're going to be looking for people. We're going to be looking for connections. And I'm going to be looking for you to help us with your network so that we can really make the most of that.